Like Ivan said, I've been around this art for almost 20 years, and I never tire of it. It is so exciting and beautiful, and I wish that I could have some in my little apartment. But I've seen his paintings over and over again, and they're always fresh and new. And I think the next question will relate to what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Ivan.
Okay, we have a question here from the art dealers. I know it must be tough to choose, but do you have a personal favorite that you would love to have in your home? Based on image alone, what are some favorites of yours?
Okay, I have more than one favorite. So just allow me a little bit of time to talk about my more than one favorite.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, the first one that I just came up for me immediately was a painting called Keyboard Wings in the Key of G. It's an 11 by 7 painting. It was hung at the Mondavicentre for the Performing Arts, which I'll talk about. The actual painting in front of the office, lifted up above the stage with a piano on stage. And to me, it's a personal favorite because it's very elegant. It's just a very beautiful piece. Now, this one in the middle is one that I like very much, and it's called Raised in Rhythm. It's a big, powerful painting. It's a trombone, and it was at the Mondavicentre for the Performing Arts. Another one that I like very much is a personal favorite. It's called King of Strings. Now, I have a little story to tell about this painting. We were in New York with the IAJE, and one evening of that conference was devoted to a bunch of guests coming to a dinner. And it was in a very large room, and I thought that King of Strings would be wonderful in the room, but then I had second and third thoughts that said, it's too big, it's not for a dinner, dinner is more quiet. Another favorite of mine, which was also at Mondavi, was the only woman of those 6 jazz concerts, and her name was Jennyscheinman. She's a violinist, classically trained, incredible jazz violinist. And EJ did 3. Now, the first photo is a rehearsal. The Mondavicentre is an international performance center. You know, a big one where Yo-Yo Ma comes and all the famous pianists and concert violins, and they come to perform there. And EJ was invited to come. I had a meeting with the program director, and we were invited to do 6 concerts there over, I mentioned, 2009 to 2011. And one of the concerts was with this woman, Jennyscheinman. So EJ did these 3 pieces for her, reflecting, her work. And I like them very much. They are definitely personal favorites of mine. When we were there at Mondavi, that I could only take photographs during rehearsal. I couldn't take them during performance. But, during performance, I would hide somewhere with my camera. And I did get a few good shots. Yeah, I really like these very much. They are definitely personal favorites. Next one would be Toots Thielemans. Maybe some of you know about Toots Thielemans. He was a master, a virtuoso on the harmonica. There he is on stage. And those are 2 of the 3 pieces that EJ created for him. Many times, in fact, most times, EJ would create jazz art that was for the musician that was performing. And in this case, he painted 3 jazz art pieces just to that was reflecting or representing this incredible world-renowned harmonica player who just recently died a few years ago. Also, I just wanted to squeeze in Robert Trice again did an interview with Toots Thielemans right before he performed. We had a gathering of people before with refreshments, and Robert had that. He was standing right next to Toots Thielemans, and it was almost showtime, and he said, "I better get this interview in." And so he said, "May I talk to you about jazz harmonica?" And Toots said, "Yes." We have Wayne, who is a local photographer here, took pictures of that talk that Robert had with Toots Thielemans, and those photographs and the interview, the talk that he had with Toots, will be published in the book, the upcoming book of EJ Gold's Jazz Art. He did 3 pieces for Toots Thielemans. This is another one. This is my favorite one of the 3, but I love all of these pieces. They're kind of minimal and very soft, and they're very beautiful images for Toots Thielemans. One more favorite that has a little story, and that is, actually I have many more favorites, but it's called Buddha Sax. You may have seen it somewhere. And when EJ painted this painting, it's an image of someone playing the saxophone. And when Steve Baker saw that, Steve Baker is the executive producer of the IAJE, he said, "Oh, that looks like Buddha." So EJ named the piece Buddha Sax.